So Twitch has banned the blind playthrough tag. Well, I think that's stupid. Hey everybody, it's Terry here with TrueBlind Gaming. This is my first Q&A video since I've started uploading videos again. And I would just like to start by thanking for all the support that I had on my update video. It seems like I still have a great community out there and all the support and everything, but there's one other thing that I noticed, and that's what's driving this Q&A video. A lot of people commented and wanted me to look into Twitch and the banning of the blind playthrough tag. Well, before I get into my thoughts about that, let me say that I actually don't know anything about streaming on Twitch. When I first went to their website with Google Chrome and also with Internet Explorer, with my screen reading software called JAWS, I found the site inaccessible and unable to set it up myself, which is kind of ironic given what they've done now. So I want to say that I haven't done Twitch. I know how blind playthrough is used by Twitch players to say they're going through a game without knowing any prior experience, and I think that's a really cool idea. So it's like going in there blind, like you don't know anything, like you would go on a blind date, but I don't hear people like saying we shouldn't say blind date anymore. But Twitch has decided that the blind playthrough tag is offensive to people of disabilities. So in doing research for this, it seemed most articles were just saying what Twitch has done, and one of the directors, and my screen reading software was probably killing their Twitch name, so I'm not going to try to pronounce it here, but everybody probably knows who it is, said that they want to discontinue using that type of language and be more inclusive. And one example I saw was we used to say like that's gay, like kind of put a negative context on it. So their view is that blind playthrough is also playing a negative context on it, which I don't really understand, because blind playthrough means they just haven't seen it for the first time. It's not like I'm doing a blind playthrough and that's stupid, or I'm doing a blind playthrough because I could do it better sighted, but blind just makes it more difficult and everything, which in a way it does because it's brand new, but it's not negative. Twitch is not using, or Twitch streamers is not using blind playthrough negatively. So why Twitch has decided to go forward with this, I have no idea, but I might have a reason why. Now, before I get into that, I will also say that all blind people are different. I haven't met a lot of blind people that are like me personally, who have achieved a lot with software engineering and do CrossFit and do these video game videos, and I know they're out there. There are other blind people who achieve just as much and more than I do. But there are also blind people who are mad at the world, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's just true, that they have a chip on their shoulder, think the world owes them something, and I don't know their background. I don't know how they came up with those views. I can't judge somebody by the way that they think. I can just judge them by their actions and their character. So I can see someone who has maybe been blind for a very long time, maybe they've been treated badly, and they find using the word blind is kind of like a right, something that describes them. So anytime it's being used somewhere else, it can offend them. Maybe someone is recently blind and is dealing with the emotional trauma of that. I definitely did when I first lost my sight at 10. I was a very angry teenager, but through support and counseling, I actually got through that. So I can't speak for everybody and the reaction to this, but I still wonder, why get so offended by blind playthrough on a Twitch site, which I know there are blind Twitch players out there. Like, I know there's a person either doing Guild Wars or WoW, I can't remember which one, but he uses the chat for people to help him play through it. And I think if they understood more about what blind playthrough was actually used for, it wouldn't be as offensive to them. So I'm not really worried that Twitch has made this decision. It's a bummer and it is stupid, but I'm more worried about what drove Twitch to do this, because it says like we have received complaints from the disabled community. I'm like, what complaints? Who is obviously being offended by this and complaining? Because I want to know them, I want to talk to them, and I want to see where their mind is so I can not berate them for it, but understand, like, why are you offended by this? You're blind. You're visually impaired. You don't see well. Get over it. Now, all that to say, I'm not here to berate people for their reactions to this. When I watched YouTube videos, it was mainly either people were saying, well, this is stupid, Twitch has done this, and they just want to do it to be more inclusive, mainly due because of all the unrest in the United States right now going on this year with everything else. But the other people are basically kind of taking it as a funny view, like, yeah, it's still stupid, but let's be sarcastic about it. And I was kind of happy to see that. I'm sure there's people out there ranting and raving about it, but even though the company has decided to go forward with this, which I don't think is a good move on their part, I'm not going to start getting irate and start getting mad and start tearing Twitch apart, because I think that also is part with, especially what's been going on in the US right now. There has been injustice, there's been bad things going on, but how we react to it as a community can also have a negative impact, and we don't want to do that. I just wanted to let people out there know that I am blind. I'm a blind player who makes gaming videos, and this doesn't offend me. And Twitch, if anybody from Twitch is listening out there, you're a big Twitch supporter, I want to talk to you about why you feel like this is a good decision and why you feel like people would be insulted by this, because I'm not. It's kind of ironic because I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with a few of my friends, and I was just thinking, we just got to the episodes with Toph, which is a blind earthbender, and she is hilarious, and how they portrayed her as a blind person is spot on, almost like what my personality is. And I was thinking, if Toph was here and she was hearing what Twitch has done, and she would be saying like, why would someone be offended like that? You're blind. And if I find a person who is blind and they're offended, I would go slap them in the face because they can't even see it coming. Okay, maybe that was a little too far, but you get my point. But I would ask the community everything, like, that's my view. I think it's a bad decision on their part. I think it's stupid, but there's no reason to get too terribly upset about it. I can just go forward with my playthroughs. I can be the inspiration. If anybody contacts me and wants to talk about it, I want to find out why people would be offended about this, or why Twitch decided to go this way with that particular word, which I don't understand. But that's the end of this video. I just wanted to make the short Q&A video since people asked about it. And if you're new to this channel, I'm Terry Garrett. I'm a blind gamer, and I make videos of me playing through games, mainly Majora's Mask right now. So if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, because YouTube doesn't default to all notifications, so do that, blah, blah, blah. And thank you so much for all the support, guys. I hope you've been inspired by what I've said here today, and I hope you take that and go out into the world and you be someone else's inspiration. And stay tuned to True Blind Gaming.